Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to share a quick little tip with you guys. This is going to be super important if you're going to be designing websites inside of WordPress and Elementor. So you do have different ways to link certain things in your website as far as your button. So if we just take a look at this is my actual website, and this is the page for my website bundles. I have 3 different website bundles, and as you see we have buttons here. And even if I were to, let's just scroll right under here, I have a call to action that also has a button. So now generally when you add a button, let's go ahead and open this up and let's go to this one right here. As you see over on the left hand side, I'm using something called internal URL. Naturally, though, let's just take that off. Naturally, what you would do is you'll drop a button in, like I dropped this one in here, and then you would go to that specific page. You would go up here, you'll copy the URL, and then you would come and you will paste that URL right here. And it works. It works. However, there is something that could be improved for best practices, and I'm going to share that with you in this video. So here is the website request page. This is the page where a person, let's go back here. So if someone, they don't see a package up here and they want to get a custom quote, they can choose this button here. And if I would have went the regular route where I just go to my website request page, grab the URL, and I would just come back and link it right here, that is ideal. But if I were to go back to pages, and let's just say for the website request page, the button or the page that links back to that button, what if I were to change the title and the slug of this? What if I wanted to target that particular form to be e-commerce? What if I were to type e-commerce here, just start typing out e-commerce? Of course, I will also have to update the slug. The moment you update this slug right here, this button will break. Now, if a person were to choose this button, it will no longer show what it's supposed to show. It will give a 404 page. Why? That's because you're using a raw link. The moment you change the link here, you will have to then go and change every single button on your website that links to this page. You would now have to update it to say now e-commerce website request. So again, if I were to change this slug and say something like e-commerce, I don't care if I spell it right, it's just for tutorial purposes, I would have to take this new URL and put that where this button is right here if I choose to put in a raw link. But I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to go here to dynamic tag. I'm going to go down to the site category and choose internal URL, because this way now I can choose some content. That's why the wrench, when you click on it, you want to choose the content type, because every page that you create is considered content. So you want the URL type to be content, and then now you can just search by now, just type in website. Every page that I've created on the WordPress dashboard with, I can now link to this button, and I want it to be the website request page right here. And as you see, the button text is now white, letting me know that it is now a live button. And this is the best way. And this is going to be the best practice to use when you are doing internal linking inside of your website. All of my buttons are now using, I can't show you this because this is a template, but you get the picture. Every button on my website now is using this new linking setup where I'm using an internal URL for the link structure. This way now, if I were to go back and change this URL to say anything else, I'm going to put that back. If I were to change this to say anything else and update it, this will take, it would adjust to that, and it will never become a broken link until the moment I actually delete the page. That's all I have for this video. If you guys found this tutorial helpful, be sure to link it down below. Go check out my new website if you guys are looking for a website yourself or need a little assistance or management. I have that for you guys down below. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one.